going and how things working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2. That one inside. Look out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Judge comes up empty there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Queens, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here? Chandler Simpson up now for the Mets. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Marcus Semien. And ball 1. Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Montgomery. The throw to second. How about that double play? Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fastball is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Back now with the Subway Series. All set for the start of the inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Polanco takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about
it. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. A little out front there as he swings through it. Cole measures 6 feet 4 inches. 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. The 1-2. Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. And stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. The 2-run shot, and the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back now with the Subway Series. On to the third inning. Colson Montgomery stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Just missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Just missed. That one way inside. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. There's Ryan McMahon now.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's out.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Check swing called strike. That's strike two. And there's a ball. Just misses with that one. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Chandler.
And now the right fielder, Chandler Simpson. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Simeon in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Bellinger under it. And there's one away. Two aboard with one out. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Into the second deck it goes. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. One down. Now, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Judge moving under it. And there's 2 away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Fair ball. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field, start of the fourth. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Pulls that one foul. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The 0-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And a man aboard.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Grisham sprinting for this one. 1 away. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Fly to left his first time. And that one handled. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home 4. 2 down, bases empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. slides, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't hit.
That one is absolutely belted. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 7-0. Now it's going to be Chandler Simpson. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Ground ball right side. Polanco steps on the bag, 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air, left field. Soto turns to the right on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent. So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Check swing, went around. Strike one. Montgomery under it. Then there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. Inside, almost got him.
Nope.
2-0. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mets get 3 on this homer. And they're starting. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit? Your fit, your outfit, your fit. Oh, look at this. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Ben Rice. Late swing, foul to the left. Stanton over at first with 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Just off the inside corner. Ball 1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And next for New York, Colson Montgomery.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
The 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just
inside,
missed.
ball 3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Mets.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He's already homered in this game. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chandler Simpson. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
On the ground to short, Montgomery. The flip, there's one to first,
He's
not
safe.
in time. Great effort there. Here's Juan Soto.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Rice gets under it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. A.J. Minter gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one pushed foul. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor on to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Anthony Volpe, looking to start something with 1 gone. High fly ball, right field. Simpson drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
There's a swing and a miss. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here comes Bellinger. Fouled off left side. And the lefty with the 0-1. Late on that fastball. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. New pitcher on here, Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big lead.
Double steal. Cut on and miss.
Out
at third. And that ends the inning. Here's Francisco Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Up the middle, and that chance handled to first. One pitch and one out. So now the DH spot, Bo Bichette. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-1. And there's two down. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a base hit. Around second is Bichette. Backhands, but he can't pick it up. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Beatty swings through it for strike one.
Nope. That's inside.
Man on second, 2 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Alvarez around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here's Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Base hit. Baden around third. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Someone call the paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, take your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on the 101.